Missiles are some of the most powerful weapons in modern warfare.
In just minutes, they can travel hundreds or even thousands of kilometers, reaching speeds many times faster than sound. In the Middle East, one name often comes up in discussions about military technology: the Haj Qasem ballistic missile. Unveiled by Iran in 2020 and named after General Qasem Soleimani, this missile marks a significant milestone in Iran's military development. But what exactly is the Haj Qasem missile? How powerful is it, and how does it stack up against systems from countries like the United States and Israel?
Today, on Scorpion AGI, we're exploring the technology, history, and strategic context behind this powerful weapon.
To understand the Haj Qasem missile, we first need to look at the history of Iran's missile program. It all began during the Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s. At that time, Iranian cities were frequently under attack from Iraqi missiles. Without a strong air force to retaliate, Iran turned to missile technology as a strategy for deterrence. Over the next few decades, the country invested heavily in developing its own missile capabilities. By the 2000s, Iran had built one of the largest and most diverse ballistic missile arsenals in the Middle East. Many of these systems were based on earlier designs from Russia, North Korea, and China. Today, Iran operates a wide range of missiles, from short-range tactical weapons to medium-range ballistic missiles, capable of hitting targets over 1,000 kilometers away.
So, why is the missile named Haj Qasem?
The name honors Qasem Soleimani, a senior Iranian military commander who led the Quds Force, an elite unit within the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. In January 2020, he was killed in a U.S. drone strike in Baghdad, an event that sent shockwaves across the region. Later that year, Iran unveiled this new missile system and named it Martyr Haj Qasem. The naming was deeply symbolic and political, linking the missile program directly to national identity and military resolve. It was a clear statement of Iran's commitment to its defense strategy and a tribute to a figure many in the country considered a national hero.
Now, let's dive into the technical specifications of the Haj Qasem missile. It's classified as a medium-range ballistic missile.
Its known range is approximately 1,400 kilometers, or about 870 miles. This gives it the ability to reach targets across much of the Middle East from launch sites within Iran. The missile is designed to carry a warhead weighing around 500 kilograms, or about 1,100 pounds. In terms of size, it's about 11 meters long and weighs roughly 7 tons. One of its key features is its solid fuel propulsion system. This is a significant advantage over older liquid fuel missiles. Solid fuel missiles can be launched much faster, with less preparation time, making them harder to detect and destroy before they take off. Some reports suggest the missile can reach incredible speeds of around Mach 12 during its flight. That's 12 times the speed of sound. This high velocity makes it extremely difficult for missile defense systems to intercept.
To appreciate how challenging interception is, it helps to understand how ballistic missiles work. Their flight path has 3 main phases.
First, there's the boost phase, where rocket propulsion launches the missile skyward. Next comes the mid-course phase, where the missile travels through the upper atmosphere or even into space, following a predictable arc. Finally, the warhead re-enters the atmosphere and descends toward its target in the terminal phase. During this final stage, the warhead can reach incredibly high speeds. Some of the most advanced missile designs feature what's known as a maneuverable re-entry vehicle, or MARV. This allows the warhead to change its path during descent, making it even harder for defensive systems to predict its trajectory and intercept it.
Now, let's compare the Haj Qasem to missile systems developed by Israel.
Israel also possesses advanced missile technology, most famously the Jericho series of ballistic missiles. The Jericho 2 is estimated to have a range of around 1,500 kilometers, which is comparable to the Haj Qasem. However, the Jericho 3 is believed to have a much longer range, potentially exceeding 4,000 kilometers, putting it in a different class entirely. But Israel's military doctrine isn't just about offensive power. The country has invested massively in a multi-layered missile defense network. This network includes systems like the famous Iron Dome, which intercepts short-range rockets and artillery shells. For medium-range threats, there's David's Sling, and for long-range ballistic missiles, Israel relies on its Arrow missile defense system. This layered approach is designed to create a protective shield over the country, capable of engaging threats at various altitudes and distances.
On the global stage, the United States operates some of the most advanced and powerful missile systems in the world.
This includes the Tomahawk cruise missile, a highly accurate long-range weapon that can be launched from ships and submarines. For strategic deterrence, the U.S. relies on intercontinental ballistic missiles like the Minuteman III, which can travel thousands of kilometers to strike targets anywhere on the globe. There are also submarine-launched ballistic missiles like the Trident, which form a key part of the U.S. nuclear triad. But just like Israel, the United States places a huge emphasis on missile defense. The U.S. employs sophisticated systems like the Patriot missile system for battlefield defense, the THAAD system for intercepting missiles at high altitudes, and the sea-based Aegis missile defense system, which can be deployed on warships around the world.
This brings us to the broader topic of missile defense in modern warfare.
The battlefield of today is increasingly defined by a high-stakes duel between offensive missiles and defensive interceptors. Recent conflicts have underscored just how critical missile defense has become. Advanced systems like THAAD and Iron Dome have reportedly intercepted a high percentage of incoming missiles and rockets in various regional conflicts, saving lives and protecting critical infrastructure. However, missile defense is not a perfect solution. These systems are incredibly expensive to build, deploy, and maintain. Firing interceptors is costly, and a defender might need to launch multiple interceptors to guarantee a single successful takedown. This creates a challenging economic race between the cost of launching an offensive missile and the much higher cost of intercepting it.
In conclusion, the Haj Qasem missile is more than just a piece of military hardware.
It represents a key element in Iran's national security strategy and a reflection of the evolving landscape of military technology in the Middle East and beyond. From advanced propulsion and guidance systems to the strategic thinking behind their deployment, modern missiles are a complex fusion of engineering and military doctrine. Understanding these systems and the defensive technologies designed to counter them is essential for grasping the intricate dynamics of modern global security. As technology continues to advance, the delicate balance between missile offense and missile defense will remain one of the most critical challenges in international relations. Thank you for watching. If you found this analysis insightful,
be sure to follow Scorpion AGI for more deep dives into the technology shaping our world.